It's John McLauchlan. Welcome to day 156. This is the My Lead Gen Secret Clickbank case study promoting Clickbank products using My Lead Gen Secret. This is a case study I've been doing since the beginning of January, and the essence is to see how much revenue we can generate in 12 months and beyond. And we've made some changes. We're always refining the process, and what I always find is when we either change products or change kind of strategy a little bit, we always have a bit of a reduction in the sales that come in, and that's what's happened recently. Two, 3 days we had no sales. So let's go and have a quick look at Clickbank. So this is what I mean. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 days, kind of 4-day hiatus. And what's happened, we had a sale yesterday, but because we're now promoting social sales rep, they go on a trial before they actually go through. So they get a $1 trial to see if they like it, and what you end up with is happy customers, which is exactly what you want. And what we want is happy customers. First of all, we want recurring income, and we also want a higher front end revenue as well, and that's what we're getting. So one thing I looked at, in fact, let me just, before I go into that, let me just go to the reporting and show you the stats as to where we are. Currently, we're looking at getting over the $3,000 threshold before the end of the month, before we enter Q3. Let's go and see where we're at. So 1st of January, June 26th, June already. Okay, so 42,621 hops. We've had 272 initial form impressions, 92 brand new business sales, and we've got 2,913.07. So that's 70 and some dollars. 80, yeah, nearly $100 to get. So that's what we're looking at before the end of the month. And if we get a finger out and we start, and we just do this, we should achieve that. So let me go and show you. What I'm going to show you. Yeah, that's what I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you this. So let's go back to the reporting or the dashboard. I'm going to show you the old reporting. So currently on the reporting, we'll go to the transactions. So there we go. So what we had today, okay, was a rebill from the 22nd of January. Okay, the one yesterday was a trial. Okay, again, social sales reps, what we're now promoting, and that will probably come in tomorrow. I think it's 3 days until they go and upgrade. Okay, so that's what we're doing now. Here's what I thought. If you look at this, look, social sales rep, we haven't actually made any actual sales yet apart from this one, which is the trial. If you look at all the social sales reps, one, we can discount that one. Okay, one there, one there, one there. They're everywhere. Okay, and this is repeat business. What would have happened if I just continued promoting it all the way from Q1? That was my question to myself. What if you hadn't changed? I mean, yes, you probably wouldn't have had as many upfront sales, but essentially you would have had a lot more repeat business, and my bottom line, or my overall profit for this case study, I think would have been a lot better. Okay, so that's a big takeaway. Okay, so that's a big takeaway for me right now. Is it worth just promoting one product for the duration of this case study? Okay, and we're gonna learn a lot in this next quarter. Okay, we haven't yet hit Q3. Remember, Q3 typically is always a lot quieter because that's what happens with the online business world. It dies down a little bit. People are still interested in things, but it dies down a little bit because people are away on holiday. People are out barbecuing, they're out at the beach, okay, or you're searching for an umbrella if you're in the UK. And then when it comes to Q4, things exponentially increase, okay, and that will take us through to about Q2. So we've got a nice big broad window, but we need to continue with what we're doing, exactly what we're doing right now. So My Lead Gen Secret, here we go. So here's what we do. We use My Lead Gen Secret to get all the leads and email the leads every 23 hours. And if you don't know what My Lead Gen Secret is, or if this is the first time you visit the channel, first of all, hit the subscribe button. Next thing, give us a like, and also leave me a comment with any questions that you've got. The questions I always like to entertain are the questions of how can I improve, because the overall, excuse me, let me just monitor wants to go to sleep. The overall takeaway is improving your skills. And just when people ask me how many accounts have you got, that isn't thinking about improving your skills. Okay, it's just a case of, it's almost like people are just trying to get an excuse as to why they're not making sales. Okay, and I know a lot of people who are multiple 6 and 7 figure earners with one account who are doing extremely well with this. Okay, and you might think, oh yeah, it's because they're 6 and 7 figure earners and because they've got a big following. Essentially, you can make up any excuse, or people, not you watching this, but people generally make up any excuse not to put the work in. Okay, sometimes, and again, it's a mindset thing. Okay, and if you go to the description below, I've got a link about that on how to really fix those mindsets that hold us back. Okay, anyway, mileage and secret. What I'm going to do with this, I've been doing this for 5 years. Okay, I've got 5 accounts stacked on top of each other, and one of the things about this case study is that I recommend, if you're going to do this case study, get yourself 3 accounts, minimum of 3 accounts. I've got 5 because that's the way I like to do it, and I always found that the sweet spot for getting the stacking the accounts was 5. Okay, so do that. It's going to cost you $60 for the first month, and it's going to cost you $30 per month thereafter per account. Okay, so if you're going to get 3 accounts, it's going to cost you 3 lots of 60 and 3 lots of 30 thereafter. Okay, so it's a simple maths. But the other thing is, as well, is when you stack your accounts, or when you refer somebody else, your leads go from 100 to 200. Okay, it makes a big difference. But the difference that makes all the difference is sending quality emails that your audience resonate with. Okay, and that is the big takeaway. And sometimes learning the process sometimes can take a while. Okay, and sometimes some people don't want to take a while. Some people want instant results, okay, which never ever happens online or in life, unless you're going through a McDonald's drive-through, and even then you got to wait sometimes, you know. And sometimes if it is instant, you know, you get the burger that's, I don't go to McDonald's, by the way, but you get the burger that's been on the shelf for about an hour, you know, and it's all, anyway, that's instant gratification for you. So what we're going to do, I'm going to go and select all the leads. So if you can see, you get 100 to 200 leads in your account that build up and they accumulate in your account every single day. Okay, the leads in my account have got to 342,000 over a 5-year period. Okay, and the servers will send to the last 200,000. Okay, so those are just the limitations of the servers. There's nothing we can do with that, and that's it, the end. Right, so what I'm going to do is load in yesterday's email, and the way I like to format my emails is always the same. So always get into a habit of finding a format that you like. Okay, and this is the format that I like. It's something that has worked for me, and it will continue to do. So essentially, just nice and simple, font size 16, 2 paragraphs or 3 paragraphs, and a first call to action, a bit of information, and then essentially the main call to action. Okay, my signature, always the same: speak soon, image, social media, links, so people can see who you are, because people will want to know, and then obviously a PS line which takes people through to my masterclass, my affiliate marketing masterclass. If you haven't been on that course yet, again, go to the description below and you can get access to it. So what I've done, I've got an email ready to go. I thought I'd put it ready this time because yesterday's video was about 45 minutes. It was a little bit too long to watch. I know most people quite rightly aren't going to watch the whole thing, and if you do, then I really appreciate it. Thank you for that. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to grab the subject line. This is about starting work as a Shopify live chat operator. Okay, these are good jobs. It's all good stuff. Okay, again, people renewing 6 months in 6 months. You know, 26th of the 6th, over 6 months since they joined, and they're still with me. Okay, which is great. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to grab all the copy. That's it. Keep that in there. Yeah, or not. Okay, so put several. Right, so what I'm going to do, it's going to go shift, double enter, and it just gives me an extra paragraph or an extra space. Just doesn't look quite so cramped. And again, if you can make it easier for your audience to read, and make it easier for your audience to click the links, to click the calls to action, then you eliminate those barriers and you've got more chance of making sales. So this is why I do this. So 1, 2, 3 for that. Then I've got the link, so I'm just going to change the link. So the date today, 26th of the 6th. I'm going to copy that, put that in there. That's going to be bolded. Paste. One thing I forgot to do as well, I forgot to do my little pointy thing over my shoulder, okay, which is there. Okay, have a look at the card up there. Now I said about looking at the description, probably actually forget the card. Look at the description below. Okay, there's three links in there. Okay, My Lead Gen Secret, which is how to my day 0 video and exactly how to get signed up for that. Okay, and I'll be absolutely transparent with you. Have a look at that video, because it tells you how to get signed up in the right way. And there's my link to my work, my masterclass, affiliate marketing masterclass. You can access that, and also my mindset training as well. All three massively beneficial to you if you're watching this right now, and I make no bones about that. Let's go and preview this. So let's go and click there. I always like to check the links just to make sure they're actually working. Okay, there's the landing page. Okay, there's the hop link, so everything is good to go, and we're just going to click on there. It's the same link anyway, so there we go, that's fine. One thing I want to check, okay, so I've said $220 a day, Bob, as a Shopify live chat operator. So live chat operator is what I've said there, which is fine. Right, okay, that's fine. So again, you're looking for a rewarding way to work from home. And a lot of people on these lists, because the My Lead Gen Secret leads are co-registered with BizOps, they're interested in BizOps, and these things really appeal. Of all the things I've tested with My Lead Gen Secret, and yet there are things that do appeal, but for some reason you get a lot of consistency and a lot of sales with this. Several Shopify stores are hiring new live chat operator to respond to customer live chat messages on their Shopify stores. Click here for details. Okay, so again, 2 paragraphs and then the main call to action. And this is when I do the link, I do 1A. Okay, sorry, let's get rid of that. Okay, so these are no ordinary jobs. So again, this is copy I've taken from Clickbank itself. Okay, I always like to put that in. No experience is required. All training is provided. It just gets rid of any hang-ups. Oh yeah, but I'm not really qualified for that. You don't need to be. You don't need any experience. So they're putting it all together. They go, well, I can make $220 a day. I know what Shopify is, so it's given me some credibility. Working from home, no experience. Okay, that sounds really good. So you kind of paint in the picture. of them actually working in the job. Okay, then it just says about the hours will vary each week, because they do, and there's times when it could fit your schedule, even if you already have another job. And there's a lot of people right now working 2 and 3 jobs because that's the way society has gone. And there we go. That's it done. And it's nice and neat, it's short, it's compact, and it looks good. So there we go. We're going to send that email. Done. Right, so next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to grab my notepad. I'm going to go to the source, click on there, Control A and C. I'm going to paste that in. And copy that, paste it in. Okay, there we go. Good, that's it done. Right, so now we'll go over to account number 2. Let's say I've got 5 accounts, so all we do is we cycle through all the account. The quickest way to do it is the way I do it. So there is my subject line and all the source code. All I do is click anywhere, okay, Control A and then press C. Just keep your control pressed down, AC, that copies it all to the clipboard. Go to the mailing system and we're going to select all, right click, and we'll paste. That's going to paste a limited amount of characters in, and we can just get rid of the characters that we don't want. Source, Control A and V. And again, you have to work it out, whatever that is on the Mac. And we'll change the number to a 2. So we can tell the 2A is the first link in the second account. That's it. And what I said yesterday was that my initial thoughts on this, I was going to flip between 2 landing pages, or 2 types of landing page. The first one that you've already seen, which is this one. No, it's not that one. Sorry. I'll show you in a minute. But the one that you've seen with the video with the guy talking, that one, and also a job specific one. And what I did, I eliminated the job specific one because, again, it looks like you're sending people to different offers all the time. If you send people to the same page, then this, what I found is the same people go and check out the different emails that you're sending, and they might look at one email one day, one email a second day, maybe the 3rd or 4th time they'll make a decision to go and purchase. Okay, but if they're seeing different landing pages, then there's too much choice. Even though it's the same product, in their mind there's too much choice and there's too much variation, and you confuse people. So just have one approach and one landing page. Makes all the difference. Right, let's go and preview that, have a quick look. So that's going to number 2, and that's all go to number 2 as well. Good to go. Send email. Wait until that's sent, and then we'll go and jump on number 3. Good. Okay, log out. That's the wrong one. That's the wrong one as well. Line system, well done, John. Right, so I'm going to select all the leads. 107, almost 175,000 leads in this one. Paste. Source code, Control A and V. We'll take out what we don't want. And again, this is nice, easy, simple strategy. Once you've sent your first email, okay, and once you've sent your first email with a format that you're happy with, i.e. something like I'm sending, then just do it with consistency. Again, preview it, have a quick look. Send similar emails with a similar message, and if you write it yourself, the message will be congruent. And if you take a little bit of copy from, just a little bit of copy from Clickbank, then you'll get congruency with your copy and also the landing page as well. It's really important to do that. So if you get congruency and you're able to put your own brand in, then you're on to a winner. Okay, but sometimes it takes a little bit of time just to understand the process Right, I'm going to paste that in. Source, right, Control A and V. So we're on account number 4, backspace 4, and then we'll just do the same with that one, backspace 4. Perfect timing, send email. Simple as that. Right, go and log out. We'll go and log into the last account, which is account number 5. My own system, select all leads. Account number 5, 158,700. So account number 5, what happened with account number 5 was that because I'd signed up to all my accounts, 1, 2, 3 and 4, account 5 doesn't get the bonus leads until you introduce somebody else, and that's what I first did. I spent time promoting the myleadgensecret system and got my bonus leads. So the good thing about this is that you get an income from a number of different places. So you get income from the myleadgensecret as an affiliate, you're getting recurring income products from the recurring income products in Clickbank, and also front end products. So when you put it all together and you just do it consistently every day, it can work out well. It does work out well. Right, go and change that. Number 5, not 15. There we go, I think that's it. Just make sure that's an L. Those are looking different. Okay, perfect timing, and send email. There we go, done. What was that? 22 minutes. That's better, isn't it, than trying to write an email as well and making the whole thing 45 minutes. A little bit too long. I think 20 minutes is about right. Okay, let's go to Clickbank. We'll go and refresh the page. Probably expecting that sale to come in tomorrow, so we'll probably see another sale in tomorrow, which will be nice. Then we'll get back on a roll, you know, and that's what we want. Like I say, if you're someone that is constantly doubting yourself and you're constantly changing products, what you're doing, 1, 2, 3, 4, you kind of, every time you change products, you're wasting 3 or 4 days of productivity. Okay, so if you're changing products every 2 weeks, okay, that's almost a week of downtime, of non-productive time. So stay with the same process, stay with the same product, and you'll get more sales. Right, anyway, hope you enjoyed that. Hit the subscribe button if you're not yet subscribed. Reach out to me with any questions that you've got and leave me a comment, and I always answer the comments. I don't particularly bother with the comments with how many accounts you've got, because number one, it shows me that again, the focus is wrong. It doesn't really matter about how many accounts you've got. It's how do I connect with my audience. That's really what I'm trying to get over to people with this case study. Anyway, leave me a comment, give us a big fat thumbs up if you got some value from this. Have a look at the links below in the description, and I'll see you on the session tomorrow. Bye for now.